itself. We have this program for 5 days, and we'll be keeping session daily for 3 hours, and timing will be the same, 3 to 6. We will keep it, and on the Google Meet only. Same link you have to access for next 5 days. And if you have any friends or anyone who want to join, he can join today itself. After that, he can come in the next session. So before starting, I will give the brief introduction about Revit, why we are using this software and why it is very necessary for the market right now and why everyone is asking for this software. So firstly, those who are civil engineers and architectures, for them this is very essential app. And for if we consider planning and designing of any structure right now in every aspect of the construction side or any market things, everyone is asking for the designer. If we see our side job, if we consider first before joining any educational institute of civil engineering, we used to think that we'll be getting placed for a particular company for a site knowledge or anything, or site work. But right now many of them are thinking about, like, all the jobs, all the companies or all the institute or the firms, they are asking only for the designers. Reason behind it, there are technology is growing day by day, and there are many options for every firm and everyone to use technology rather than using for man force or man work to complete their work. So what they are doing, they are just using technology rather than using any man work. So basically for this Revit session, if you consider, the basics comes from AutoCAD. In the AutoCAD we do the 2D planning, and this 2D planning we can import in Revit and we can convert it into 3D modeling. If we consider Revit, architectural designers use this app on a daily basis, or they use it frequently. There are many such apps. STAAD Pro is there for the structural. Revit we can use for the structural. There is a Rhino, that is the best app till now, or upgraded till now in the market. And if you want to know about it, it is designed by like that app designed Burj Khalifa, and all these apps are trending day by day, and they are upgrading these apps. If we see, right, if you go for the downloading process, you might have know that there are many versions of this Revit version, that if we consider, it is started from 2002 and till now we have the version of 2021. So you can understand what kind of upgradation they are doing for this particular technology. So before considering and talking about this Revit, let me tell you some history about Revit. So it is a building information modeling software for architectures, landscape architects, and the structural engineers. There is also a sector which called as MEP, mechanical, electrical, and plumbing. This also considered in a Revit, but we'll be focusing on structural and a little bit of architectural because we have to complete that in our session. And this software is founded in 1997, and the Revit Technology Corporation was 2000. But after 2 years, Autodesk access all the information and they took over it, and Autodesk are running from 2002 till now 2021. Autodesk is doing the upgradation. And along with that, right now Revit is coming with the 4D building information and modeling, and that is capable of tool planning and also track various subjects and stages of building life cycle. So before understanding our basics, like obviously we will be considering each and every basics. You don't have to complete all the sessions to, just a minute. Yeah. So let's come back. So before starting with any upgradation, we should know the basics of it. So before that, if we consider whichever planning we used to do on civil engineering aspect or a civil engineering education system, if we consider Pune University or Mumbai University, it is obviously it is pen and paper, or you can say a drawing paper, which we used to do it with a very ancient technologies. But right now we should move forward with our new technology, that is Revit, AutoCAD software, Rhino, STAAD Pro. Because if we consider, if DDRC subject, if I consider, and if I'm doing any of the structural analysis or any structural thing, any structural calculations, I took more than 4 hours, 5 hours to complete that particular sum exactly with the proper calculation and proper answers. But if we consider STAAD Pro, Revit, all these applications or which we are using in market, there is a one reason: it brings less time to complete that particular session. If I consider there was 32 pages sums, it takes lots of pages to complete that calculation, lots of techniques, lots of formulas. But if we compile those formulas, we can complete that sum in 10 to 15 minutes with the calculation, and we can get all the analysis at one platform only within few minutes. So this is the main reason behind that we are looking for the technology. Along with that, what is use and implementation? That is the main agenda we should know about why we are using Revit. So Revit can be used as powerful collaboration tool between different disciplines and building design spheres. The different disciplines use Revit approach program for unique perspective. If we see, there are 3D modeling, which is very trending right now in all the market situation. So before going in any particular sector, you should know about that software and why they are using it. Every firm use same software, but the aspect of that particular software is different in particular each and every firm. So companies that adopt the software first examine existing work flow process to determine if such an elaborate collaboration tool is required. See, if I am using Revit and I am just doing analysis of a bungalows, or I can say farmhouse, so I don't need higher version of Revit. I can consider it on a any small basis. I just have to do the 3D modeling. I have to do rendering process. I have to complete my analysis process, and I can give it to my client. So that is very easy for us, and this is what market needs right now. A recent addition, we can see use cases of implementation that graphical programming interface. Dynamo is similar to the text-based inspiration from the graphical user visual programming. So language, environment, all these things are coming under one platform for the structural analysis, or you can say education system of civil engineering. We are compiling it a one format of a application, and that we call as a Revit. So we will be doing modeling of few works, and we will be considering each and every aspect which we can consider while doing this all analysis and developing a particular structure with a module, components, and families. So this word will be familiar with you for upcoming 5 days, because there are a few words that is mentioned by the Revit software only that we are going to use in this 5 days. So what are families? I will just give a brief introduction about families. From tomorrow, we will start with the user interface, and that user interface you will get to know about what kind of project we are going to do and what families we are going to adapt. So these families are nothing but a component. If I consider a truss, if I am considering a frame section, I will be taking directly a family. I have to load a family, or I can design a family which I can use directly in my particular structural modeling. So to use or to save my particular time, I can directly load my model into my structural analysis and my main project frame, and I don't have to again redevelop it or redesign it. We will get directly from the libraries of Revit session, like Revit software. While you are downloading the software, you might have asked for the libraries section, and that will be saved in your C drive. So all those libraries you will be getting all kind of families. If component I'm asking, doors, windows, you can consider this planning of sheets, A4 size, A3 size, and again scheduling, detailing. All this will be inbuilt in your Revit software if you are starting with 2017 till 2021. So it is a very needful software right now in the industry for civil engineers and all the structural engineers to start their career for upcoming years. So I hope I will cover all the basics from the beginning session, and you will get to know everything about it. I have designed a particular study material. I hope you have got it, and if you don't have the access, please register yourself and contact me as soon as possible, so that from tomorrow we can start with our session. So that's all for the introduction, and let's start with, I will give a small hint, because those who are downloading the session, I got to know that there is a problem on one phase only that you have to understand. So I will present my screen now. Just go through it. I hope you can, the window is visible. So while downloading the software, I have already put my videos on my YouTube channel. Just go through it. If you don't, like, there is one aspect which I didn't cover. That is, I have already signed in as an account for the Autodesk the site, official site. But make sure that while downloading the software, you have to consider that you have a perfect account, or you can say a new account. When I go to this student Revit software educator, you can see this window. In this window, I have to sign in. Okay. When I sign in, if I already have an account, understand, if you already have an account, but if you have used it particularly before a years or before a month, then you have to create new account, and I will again tell you that please go for Gmail account. Don't use your institute account or any firm account to create any new logins. So while creating this account, use your Gmail account and new Gmail account which you haven't used before a few months, or you haven't buy any license from that. Because the reason behind it, Revit Autodesk only, or Autodesk page only allows you for only 1 month of license. It won't allow you for next any of the application. If you are again logging from that particular same account which you already have used, it will ask you for the documentation, and it will ask you for the payment. So make sure before going for any particular sign in process, make sure you have a new account with a new Gmail ID and new phone number. Okay, so I already have an account, so I will just sign in for that account. If you don't have, just create the account. It is very simple process. It's not a tedious task. Just go for your account information and see, I have already an account for the Autodesk. I will just sign in. If you don't have, just put your right information in your create account, and a phone number which you haven't used before. Again, I will repeat, if you have used same number again, it won't be creating a new Gmail ID. They will be checking your, verifying your account with that same phone number and same mail ID. So make sure you create with a new phone number and new mail ID. Again, version I will ask you 2017, 18, 19, whichever you are feasible with. I don't have any problem. I will be working on 2018 Revit. It is compiling all the 17 and 19 aspects of this Revit software. So I will choose the version as 2018 operating system, Windows 64-bit, and language will be English, and just click on install. You will get an install tab as soon as you click that info. And one more thing, while using that product key and license, make sure you don't share it with anyone. If anyone is using your same passkey and this product key, then you won't be registering your account on Revit, and there will be lots of problems. One more thing, while doing this installation, make sure you download all the libraries. Reason behind it, if you don't download the libraries, you won't be getting loaded families in your account, Revit account. So make sure you download all the families, and you complete all the installation. And again, these are small aspects. If you have any doubts or any queries, just ask me on the group. What I will do, I will just go with the team viewer, and I will see your window, and I will do all the installation process today itself, so that from tomorrow we won't be having any individual who have problem with the software installation and everything. So I just want to know how many of you you haven't installed the software. Please write down in chat box so I can go through it. Just ping on the chat box that you haven't installed the software. So I will get to know how many are there who haven't installed it yet. Okay, Dinesh sir is there, Abhijit is there, Sanket is there, Ashutosh. Okay, so what I will do today, from this session, I will end this session in a few minutes. What we will do, we will ping me on the our main group with your team viewer and password, so that I will come to one by one, and I will keep installing the process. I will just start with the initialization, and then whenever you are complete or you are getting any query, just contact me on the group, or you can ping me on the personal chat also. Is it fine? Everyone, is it fine? You can talk. That is totally fine. Just unmute your mics. Abhijit is there, Aditya is added, Akshata is there, Ashutosh, Dinesh sir, Harshad, Kalpesh, Nawaz, Sahil, Sanket, Saurabh, and Shubham. I think there are many students. I got few calls that they don't have internet, and that's why they haven't able to join this meeting. So I kept it just for installation process only. So what we will do, we will today itself, we will complete all the installation process in each and every individual student or session student. So we will start with the student logins from tomorrow, and we can start with the interface of the Revit 2018. And from tomorrow, I will be recording this session. I will be uploading on the YouTube channel. I will send all the links in the group, so you can refer to that channel. And again, if you are having any doubts like while I will be performing or I will be taking a session, I will be doing on a present screen. You can see it, totally, but you don't have to perform while I'm doing it, or I'm conducting the session. As soon as I'm done with the session, mostly it will be 1.5 hours or 2 hours to complete my particular session and to explain everything. And after that 2 hours we'll be keeping one session, so that you will start working on your module and in your PC, because it is very important. In these 5 days I will complete all the basics of this software, but after that it is very important for you to work on your own projects and on your own floor plans, on your 3D modeling, your rendering process and analytical process. As it is very common thing which everyone says before starting any lecture, I will teach you each and every aspect of that particular software, but after that, it's your responsibility to complete each and every project which you are getting in your daily life, or you can consider each and everything about that planning and analyzing and structural situation to complete that particular project. And after that also, if you are getting any queries after completing all the sessions and everything, I can help you with many projects and advanced technology of this Revit. Okay, so we will be covering each and every aspect. I will just show you our module. Just give me a minute so that you will get to know about our module. I have uploaded on Drive, but again, let's go through it. A quick revise, I can say. I will again present the screen. We are divided into four modules. That first is collaboration, second is documentation, third is modeling, and fourth is views. So while doing all this modeling and structural designing, we'll start with the collaboration. In the collaboration, we will be using create and modify levels. Our first topic will be levels and grids. Levels and grids, why we are using to create any plan or any structure, we need a reference plane. So levels will be the floor plans which we'll be doing, and levels will justify the floors, and grids will be our reference planes to create a particular structure or floor planning. We will be using grids as a reference lines. So levels and grids will be our first module. After that, we'll be doing our first important session, that will be importing AutoCAD. Before a few years, it was like very tedious task to compile a project in a AutoCAD and then again using same AutoCAD plan to design it 3D in our Revit software. So what they do, they created this software with the upgradation, with the import of AutoCAD files. You can directly import your 2D structure of AutoCAD which you have designed in Autodesk AutoCAD, and you can import it directly in Revit to create a 3D structure, and you can analyze that structure with your particular analysis by giving the reinforcement. So after that, we'll be using links, how to import the link, and control visibility will be seeing, and then documentation part. If we consider, after completing all the details and everything, we have to create a document to send it to a client. So in that, we will be seeing what are things are important. You have to give the dimension to your particular module. You have to annotate it properly. What annotation will be, you have to name that particular component. You have to see the dimension are provided or not. After that, you have to modify those annotation. Okay, and along with that, you have to use dimension and dimension labels. Obviously, to create any dimension, we have to use the property taskbar which we'll be using. Along with that, we'll be using create and modify columns, footing and standards. After using walls and components like or families like doors and windows, we have to provide our foundation to our structure, which will make it stable, obviously. And in that footing, we will be see isolated footing, wall footing, and how to reinforce those footing. And along with that, we will be seeing how to create a column on that foundation. After that, our third module will be modeling. First will be place and modify structural columns. Obviously, there are two types of columns in Revit. First is architectural, second is structural. So we will be using structural in our throughout sessions. And place and modify walls. Obviously, walls, there are many types of wall you will see in our session. A brick wall, masonry wall, how the with particular dimension you can load the families with the walls also. Along with that, we have a place footings. After creating a structure or before creating structure, it is up to you how to create footings. There are many structural engineers that directly design a particular planning, and after that they go for the footings. You can do that in our software, but you can't do it in a our ancient method. So that's a plus point of our software, that you can design your whole module, and after analyzing that module you can create the footing, how much load it can take. Along with that, we will be seeing creating concrete slabs and floors. Obviously it is very important to provide slabs and concrete slabs and floors to provide stability between the floors. Create and modify stepped walls and foundation. Obviously we have to provide wall foundation. It is up to that particular structure, which structure we are using. If we are creating G+2, G+3, we have to provide isolated footing and mat footing. But if we consider a normal ground floor plan, then we can use our wall foundation. We will be rebarring is nothing but reinforcing. We will be reinforcing our each and every component. We'll be using beam system joist, and again there is one more point, that is trusses. This will be our different module. We'll be creating a proper truss shade in our particular session, one of the session in 5 days. After that we'll be using custom floors and slope force. We will be using stairs, how to design stairs, and how we can analyze and analysis of that stairs, which we can use in particular structure. Along and after that we will be using ending with the roofs, and we will completing our design and modeling. At the end of the session we will be creating our G+2 structure, which we will be adding beams, columns and a foundation, and we have to reinforce all these components and families while doing all these things. And at the end of the session, so we'll be at end of the session, or you can say at end of this program, we will be having, like, everyone, you can analyze or you can create your own structures with analysis and reinforcement of by using Revit software. And our last module is views. This views, I can say, while using all this, or we can while working on modeling and documentation, we'll be using views. That is very important. That's our, you can say, module. So let me tell you, I will be sharing you all the details. I will be recording all the sessions. So I hope you understood our introduction, and you will be knowing about what we'll be doing in our particular next sessions of 5 days. So I will end this session for today, and I hope you understood the introduction. You have any queries, you can ask me on the group. And today we will complete all the installation process from our end. So please ping me your team viewer ID so that I can complete your installation. Thank you so much, everyone. We'll end this session, and see you tomorrow at same time, 3 p.m.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. See you tomorrow. Just ping me on the WhatsApp that I hope you all have done the installation.